All right, Bobcat fans, welcome to another episode of In the Paint. Coach Harris, thank you for Above 33 and Roofmasters for their continued support. Coach Harris, what do you got for us today?
Just happy to be here.
We're glad to have you.
Coach Harris, we're happy to have. I love the way he waves at the camera. Have we ever waved at the camera, Coach?
I like to reach out to the fans,
so.
yeah.
We're just waving over that.
Just wave.
Coach, let's talk about last week. Good and bad. We was winning again. Mm-hmm. Then we get to the fourth quarter, and it's just like it's aggravating to you. I know I could see it.
Yeah, it's just trying to close. You know, it's a young team, like I've said many times before. Just trying to close it out, trying to teach them how to win the right way. So that's the tough part of it. I mean, we pulled it out on Tuesday, but then Friday, you know, we let it get away from us.
So we got to get down there Tuesday. Friday night. We didn't get to call the game. We got to watch. It's such a different team. They just seem more confident. And then in the fourth quarter, it's just like they freeze up just a tad bit. And me and you've talked about this. This is just a learning experience. How they learn how to win, learn how to close the game out.
Right.
And I can say from the first game to the last game, these young ladies have just gotten so much better.
Thank you.
Talk a little bit about the maturity of that.
Well, you know, it started off, we had some growing pains in the beginning. Mm-hmm. It was kind of shaky on a lot of aspects of the team. But as the year went along, we started to build confidence and they started to play together and believe. And then I think like implementing the press in there helped them out a lot to where they were just playing and being athletes. So I think that was a good step in the right direction for the future.
So next year, you're losing two seniors. I know Tuesday night we have our last game against Tyler. We're losing two seniors, huge seniors. That's going to be the biggest minutes lost then next year.
Right.
What does the future look like for the Lady Cats?
Well, I think the future is very promising. We have a lot coming up as far as the 8th grade team goes. They have a lot of talented players that we can use in our program. So that's going to help us out a whole lot coming up in the years to come.
So I've noticed you're not afraid to put out a sophomore and a whole sophomore league and then a freshman's out there. Is that something that may happen next year?
I believe so. I mean, I look at it like it shouldn't matter what grade you're in, the best kid's going to play. I mean, it doesn't matter if you're a freshman or if I could put out an 8th grader out there, I would. If they'll help me win some games. So
whatever it takes.
Yeah, whatever it takes. So yeah, I'm looking at a couple of them coming up, but I'm just excited to see the growth of the Lady Cat program all together, not just varsity, but JV, and hopefully we'll get enough to get a freshman team again next year. So
that would be what? How many young ladies do you have to qualify or quantify? Is that the word? What word am I looking for? You have 3 teams. That's a big old word, and I don't know it.
Well, in the program, I'll probably say you need at least about maybe like 40 girls, right. I would say, just to have like solid rotations and, you know, this, that, and the third. So I think we'll need about 40 girls. And I see what we have coming up. It's going to be it's a lot of girls coming up. That'll be very, very impactful for years to come.
And that's a good thing for the program. That's a legacy that you're trying to build and complete. Tuesday night, last night game of the season, got Tyler come to the house. Talk a little bit about them and what it's going to take to.
Man, Tyler High is a big task. They're a pretty good team. They're leading the district right now. They're undefeated in district. They have a solid overall team. But I'm just going to tell the girls, just come out and give like maximum effort and then have fun. You know, let's leave it all out on the floor. You know, do the best you can.
But, you know, you say that, and then the last couple of games, Mount Pleasant game, them girls come out there and it's like a whole different. I feel like they're going to come out Tuesday night, lay a little tail kicking on, and just we got to get to the fourth quarter and hang on for dear life.
I hope so. I'm praying for that. I hope we can finally pull a couple of those out that we've been kind of letting go at the end. But I just want them to come out and play hard tomorrow.
And what does that look like as far as preparing for that game? I mean, that last game, you able to bring everybody together, really finish strong. What kind of preparations y'all make?
Well, you just got to keep them engaged, even though we're not going to make the playoffs, but you still have to keep the energy up. Mm-hmm. So I have to bring the energy in practice so they know, like, oh, Coach Harris is not giving up, so that'll trickle down to all the players. So that's pretty much what it looks like.
Now, what is energy for you? Because you're a very chill coach from what I've seen. I really appreciate just the almost like a quiet leadership type thing from what I see. What does that look like from you in practice?
Game wise, I'm like that, but in practice, I'm a little bit more vocal. I'm vocal in the games too. It's just on certain situations get me riled up, but I try to be a calming force for the girls.
No, I think you are.
I don't want to embarrass them or anything like that. I just feel like it's certain ways to lead, and I don't want to lead in another direction. I would rather lead in the way I lead.
Very cool.
I can say that the last year I've watched. I haven't got to hear because I have my earphones in, but I got to watch Friday night. I didn't know that you could get that loud, Coach.
Yeah, I can. It was just bad call. Just got me, out of my norm. Because I just rather if we're gonna lose, just beat us straight up, instead of having to,
bad calls will do that.
Yeah, don't take away the opportunity from my girls.
How close was we from stepping over that line and going and get that tag?
Oh, I don't. If it was a 1 to 10, I would say 30, because I was like, I had to think about like, well, let me calm down because I don't want to have to make a trip to Austin if I do something crazy out of the norm. So
well, they got good music down in Austin. Got some good bars down there.
I wasn't trying to go to UIL though.
I tried to hold it together. Yeah. So on that, have you ever got how many texts have you got in your whole career, Coach?
I would say 2.
That's it.
And I would 2 in my whole career, like I would say, and one of them was because of one of the players on the sideline. I've only got 2.
I want to say that's shocking, but you're like say Mr. Mastrilli said, just walking. You're just chill. You got that demeanor and that trickles down to the girls,
right?
Because you don't want them acting crazy on the sidelines.
I think it's just like different ways you can be an effective leader. You don't always have to come with like yelling or raising your voice. I feel like you can talk to girls and talk to people with respect, and then you'll get pretty much the same results.
Is it? And that goes into another question. Is it harder to talk to the girls than it is to the boys? I know you coached both.
Yeah, I had to really tone it down when I started coaching girls, because a lot of stuff I would like say to boys, like I had to calm down on it and say it in a different way, come in a different tone towards a girl. But at the end of the day, it's still basketball, it's still sports. Everybody's competing, so you're trying to get the best out of them in the best way you can. So,
Coach, I know that we talk all the it's been very impressive, and I do appreciate what you're doing out there.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
We enjoy it, and I look forward to Tuesday night's ball game. After the game's over, sneak on up there and have a talk with us.
I will.
Get on the radio with us.
Yeah, I will.
That'll be good.
I will.
Well, Bobcat fans, thank you. We had Coach Bruce Harris on today. Continue to thank Bubs 33 and Roofmasters for their support. We'll see y'all soon.